So a little background and insight on where this channel might be coming from. My love of travel was pretty much implanted at a very early age, along with a very strong work ethic and a sense of adventure. I've created this channel to share not only my insane build and distant travels, but the adventure that comes along for the ride. I plan on sharing everything I can think of that could possibly inspire. From 4-star meals while roughing it, to cutting through some gnarly trees on my sled, to showing off some cities and boondocking spots. I can only hope to educate and perhaps even motivate with this channel. Truly, my goal is to hopefully inspire someone half as much as my parents did for me, or that my daughter continues to do today. And I will make a difference. Come along for the adventure, y'all.
What's up, YouTube? Told you it was a teaser. That's all you get. I'm just kidding. 2000 Chevy C7500 4-wheel drive. Cabin chassis. Couple modifications. Just a couple. Front bumper was the first thing to go on. Yeah, it's a hydraulic jack, stabilizing jack, 2 more in the rear. It's a winch in the center. There's actually a hydraulic pump that I've got to get working yet, and I got a hydraulic tank that has to go on. But that's the shell. Mostly aluminum. The roof goes up and down. Right now it's sitting on the slide out. You can kind of see the slide outs sitting out a bit. The other side, same thing, because I don't have the actuators in for the roof yet. And then down below, I'm starting to work on the bays. Hydraulic tank goes right about there someplace. So the bays actually have a Lexan base to them. And that back happens to be Lexan as well. And then what I did is I put insulation, solid foam insulation in, and then aluminum composite panel on the bottom, and then I'll take Phylon and line them and seal them. They're actually sealed already. And the exterior shell of this thing is going to be, right now it's aluminum composite panels. It will be wrapped in Phylon when it gets warm enough for me to wrap it. Come around the back side. Yeah, so the roof actually comes down kind of like a shoebox lid around the coach body, if you will. And the actuators will bring it up and down. Slide outs I've actually got running right now. I just got to temporarily hook them to a power source and get them to come in and out. But I can't do that really until I get the actuators in the roof kind of situated and going. Door I picked up from a salvage yard, along with the bay doors, which have been disassembled and remanufactured. I picked those up and a lot of other stuff for this rig at a salvage yard. You see the springs for the suspension. There's a separation in the 2 frames, the top frame and the bottom frame. The bottom frame's the chassis, top frame's for the coach. We'll jump up inside. Steel frame up to the slide outs, so the front and back panels are steel down the sides. I've got a steel header going across the top, and then everything else is aluminum. You can see I've got my windows framed in. Just haven't cut them out yet, trying to keep the weather out. Slide outs are about 14 feet long. Inside of the coach is just about 20 feet long. That was nothing, don't worry about that. See, we've got a pass-through door, and yes, the roof will cover that to some degree when it comes down. We have yet to figure that out. It's kind of a design build as you go process. There's a bedroom window down below, and And then up top you can see I had left some space for some light. That's my upper window. That thing's almost 6 feet across. And then come back around outside, and there's a little pocket back there. So continuing down this side, passenger side, I've got my Lexan sitting against the tire there for the back of the bay for the hydraulic tank. That's the hydraulic tank and controls, which I also picked up at a salvage yard. That run the jacks, which I also picked up at a salvage yard, and it works great. They're 16,000 pound jacks. It's a 32,000 GVW truck. It's old school, pre-def, which is nice. Here's the inside of the coach, or cab rather. Simple, that'll change. That's it. That's the rig. She's about 33 feet long. Stands just about 10 feet tall with the roof closed, 8 foot wide, and it's just about 12 and a half feet tall when it's parked and the roof is brought up. It is amazing how far I have to get back from that thing to get it all on the phone. Again, it's about 32, 33 feet in length. And right now, I think it might be about 12 and a half feet tall. Yeah, about 12 and a half. There you go. It's a long teaser. Can't wait to start posting new ones. Show you guys the progress. Boom, baby! There you go, YouTube. That's the rig. That's the squirrel, baby.